Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a video on tangent to an ellipse. To start off, I'll just select the front plane and we'll go into sketch. So starting off, we'll draw our ellipse. So we want to have the ellipse with a major axis of 50 or 100 and a minor axis of 50. So just draw this out like this. Then I just go down here, set this to 50 and set this to 25 because it's the radius, not the diameter. So we have that there. Now the next thing I'll do now is I'll just draw in the major axis and the major and the minor axis. So I'll use the center line for this. Just draw a line down, and I'll do the same for the major axis. So what I'll do now is I'll find the two focal points. So to get the focal point is you swing half the length of the major axis from the minor. So I'll just get this here, a center line, and I'll draw a line down till it touches the major axis. And I'll put this at 50 because that's half the length of the major axis. And to get the other focal point, I'll just mirror this. So go to mirror entities, click this line, mirror about. So you mirror about the minor axis and you get your other focal point. So the next thing I'll do now is I'll just draw a tangent, so any line at all, and I'll just draw it. Select the line and I'll just draw a line, anything like that, and I'll actually extend this on to infinity, and I'll actually do the same with the minor and I'll just do the same with the minor and the major axis. Now what I want to do is I want to make this line tangential to this ellipse. So I'll click that, hold down Shift Control and click on the line, and I'll just go over here to tangent. Now like that. So I'll just, the next step is to actually no, so as you can see, when this is only touching the ellipse at one point, so anywhere along the ellipse, there's the tangential. It'll show you the tangential point on the ellipse. So the next step is to draw a line from the focal point out to the tangential, or out to the tangent, and then what I'll do is I'll make these coincident. So I'll just click this like that. So as you can see now, if I move this anywhere around this line follows. So if I move the tangent anywhere around the ellipse, this line here follows. So what I'll do now is I'll bring this point back to the other focal point. Now, as you can see now, I'll just rotate this around and I'll just show you that anywhere that the tangential point is, these will be connected to it. These two lines from the focal point. And also just to know that the length of both these lines will always equal the length of the major axis. I'll just actually make this line coincident to this point here. Yeah, that's better. So the next step is to just kind of bring out this line further. So I'll just draw a line out further. And I'll just make this line and this line collinear, just to make them parallel to each other. The next step is to put this line and this line equal to each other. So shift and control and click this line and then equal. I'll just make these construction lines. What this does is as you rotate around, this line is equal to the length of the major axis. So as the tangential point is rotated around the ellipse, this line will always equal the length of the major axis. So like so. So you can see there that it's always equal to the length of the major axis. So what I'll do now is I'll just draw the normal, which will be perpendicular to the tangent. So I'll just draw a line. Oh no. Just undo that. I'll draw a line from the tangential point out at 90 degrees, and then I'll just click this line, shift control, oh no, click this line, shift control, click on this line, and I'll make them perpendicular, and I'll extend that line, the normal, out onto infinity as well. So what we have here is a tangent to an ellipse. This is our tangent point here. I'll just get rid of this. This is our tangent point here, and these are the two focal points. And what this line here, so from here to here, what this line is, this always equals the length of the major axis. Just 2 seconds. This always equals the length of the major axis. So from here to here, always equals the length of the major axis. So as I rotate this point around, that line gradually gets longer. Or no, sorry, it doesn't gradually get longer. It keeps the same distance because it's equal to the length of the major axis. So that's it.